I'm happy to have you watching this lesson. I'm teacher Katimo Richard, teaching Mathematics Primary 5. So in the previous two sessions, we've been talking about length for the topic length, mass, and capacity. So length is longer than any of those two, that is mass and capacity. Today we are completing this topic, mass and length, mass and capacity, by talking about the other two, mass and capacity, and which, when watched, you will answer the activities on these pages, that is 31 to 34 of our Term 3 workbook, Primary 5. 31 to 34 of our Term 3 workbook, Primary 5. So we are looking at mass and capacity. We said mass determines how heavy an object is, thus it's measured in kilograms or anything to do with grams. So that is about mass. Then capacity means volume in liters. So we measure the liquid substances. So we then look at these examples that will aid answering those activities on the said pages of 31 all the way to 34 of AP5 Term 3 workbook. So example number 1 goes, express the following in kilograms as grams. So we are starting with mass. So we've got 9 kilograms to be expressed as grams. So write King Henry's daughter Grace now drank cold milk. Remember in length we called this Mary. Now Grace, because we're going grams, that is kilograms, hectograms, decagrams, grams, decigrams, centigrams, and milligrams. So we are concerned with the kilograms and grams. So the K is here, right away, a 1 against it. Then write zeros up to D where grams are. In so doing, you will have formulated the fact that 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. Right here, 1 kilogram is equivalent to 1,000 grams. What about 9 kilograms? That's 9 times 1,000 grams, where 9 times 1 is a 9. Then all the zeros come down in multiplication. All zeros that are involved in a particular number are written down. So we've got 9,000 gram kind of mass. So 9 kilograms are equivalent to 9,000 grams. Then part B, express 3.5 kilograms to grams. The other being a whole number, this is a mixed fractional kind of mass. So in steady state, 1 kilogram is equivalent to 1,000 grams. What about 3.5 kilograms? You get 3.5 times 1,000 answer in grams. Then you convert this like we did in our fractions. That's denominator times the whole number plus a numerator out of denominator. That is the procedure of converting a mixed fraction like this one to an improper fraction. So we go 2 times 3 is a 6. 6 then plus 1, you get a 7. So I've got 702 times 1,000 then grams. Then these 2 being a denominator, then we can cancel with a numerator, this upper number now. So we go 2 by 2 once. Now 10 alone by 2 you get a 5, 0 by 2 you get a 0 of course, 0 divided by 2 you get a 0. Thereby remaining with 7 times 500 answer in grams. Then 7 alone times 5 is 35. Then bring the zeros, like I said, those zeros come back. So 3.5 kilograms are equivalent to 3,500 grams. And so doing, you will have answered. Now, what if one gave us 7.5 kilograms to be expressed as grams? This is the way. In steady state, 1 kilogram is equivalent to 1,000 grams. What about 7.5 kilograms? Use that 7.5 times 1,000 grams. Now you see 7.5, you see a point here, meaning we've got only 1 decimal place. 1 decimal place means we write this number out of 1 0 down against 1, meaning out of 10 when we eliminate a decimal. So let's eliminate a decimal and get 75 now. 75 out of 10. So then times 1,000 grams. That's the equivalent of 7.5 kilograms. So we then cancel 10 divided by 10, you get 1. 1,000 divided by 10. Whenever you cut the zeros off, you actually divide by 10. So 1,000 divided by 10, you get 100. So you have got 75 times 100. Where 75 times 1 alone, 75, then the zeros down here. So 7.5 kilograms are equivalent to 7,500 gram mass. So that is it. Then we continue with example number 2. What if one wanted to express the grams to kilograms? What would one do? This is what's supposed to be done. Number 2 says express the following as kilograms, meaning we are given other units like grams and others. So part A, express 3,000 grams as kilograms. This time you state the other way around. Remember here we say 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. Here you say 1,000 grams are equal to 1 kilogram. Ensure what you are converting to is on the right hand side. This is your right. This is your right. Ensure it is on your right hand side. Like we have stated now, we are converting to kilograms. Kilograms must be on the right. As opposed to number 1, we are converting to grams. That's why grams were on the right. Now we say 1,000 grams are equal to 1 kilogram. What about 3,000 grams? You are going to divide by that fact. That is 3,000 divided by 1,000. Answer in kilograms, we cancel by 10 by 10. That's one pair gone. Go to another pair by 10 by 10. Please, you cancel in pairs. Then another pair by 10 by 10. Remain 3 out of 1. 3 out of 1 is the same as 3 divided by 1. What's 3 divided by 1? Good, 3. So 3,000 kilograms are equal to 3 kilogram mass. So the answer is 3 kilograms. As we go to part B. Part B converts 37 grams to kilograms. We do like we've done in A. State 1,000 grams are equal to 1 kilogram. What about 37 grams? 37,000 grams? You still divide by the fact. You get 37,000 divided by 1,000. Answer in kilograms. So do we cancel by 10, by 10 by 10, by 10 by 10, by 10 by 10, meaning 37 out of 1. Which is 37 out of 1 means 37 divided by 1, and thereby attaining 37 kilograms. So 37,000 grams are equivalent to 37 kilograms. Now, what if one is given the grams less than 1,000, which make a kilogram? Part C says convert 250 grams to kilograms. You state again, 1,000 grams are equal to 1 kilogram. But I see just 250 grams. Okay, meaning they cannot make a full kilogram because a full kilogram has got as many as 1,000 grams. If that's true, then it's going to be a fraction. You know, a fraction is a part of a whole. So it's going to be a fraction. So we go 250 grams equals 250 out of 1,000 then kilograms. Then cancel by 10 by 10, remaining 25 out of 100. Thereby getting 2 decimal places because of the 2 zeros here. So the answer is 0.25 kilograms. Alternatively, we can reduce this one. 25 by 25 once, and 100 by 25 is 4. You get 104, which is a quarter a kilogram. So those two answers are recognized. A quarter a kilogram or 0.25 kilograms are in 250 grams. So end of the two. 104, that is a quarter kilogram if you reduce to its lowest term, or get 0.25 kilograms if that is your option. So that's how we do those two numbers, converting kilograms to grams and vice versa. That is from grams to kilograms. Please, whatever you find in that workbook having that, please, that is for those same pages 31 to 34, you will then do like. The examples are given there. Then go to example number 3. Convert the following liters to milliliters. Now I've gone to capacity. So I've done mass, then go to capacity. So convert the following liters to milliliters. Whenever you hear 1 liters, you just know that's a measure of a liquid, and volume in liters is termed as capacity. So now we go capacity. This time round we go King Henry's daughter Lillian. So this is supposed to be capital. So Lillian drank cold milk. King Henry's daughter Lillian drank cold milk. Then you'll be able to state very well. These are kiloliters, hectoliters, decaliters, liters, deciliters, centiliters, and milliliters. So it's very hard for one to hear about a kiloliter, but it does exist. So now we are going to see what we are concerned with. We are concerned with the liters and milliliters. L means liters, and this M means milliliters. So write 1 against L. Then write the zeros up to M, so that you get to know that 1 liter is equivalent to 1,000 milliliters. So you say 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. What about 500 liters? That's 5 times 1,000 milliliters, and 5 times 1 is 5, and the 3 zeros, you get 5,000 milliliters as being equivalent to 5 liter capacity. What about a decimal? Convert 7.5 liters to milliliters. You still state 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. What about 7.5 milliliters? That's 7.5 times 1,000 milliliters. So we are converting it to a fraction of the numerator and denominator. We've got only 1 digit after the point, so we shall have 1 0 down with the 1 to make out of 10. When we eliminate the point, that is 75 out of 10, then times 1,000. So cancel by 10 and by 10, you remain 75 times 100. Where 75 times 1 is 75 and then 2 zeros, the answer is 7,500 milliliters that are contained in 7.5 liter capacity. Then number part C is just emphatic. On part A is just a whole number. Convert 9 liters to milliliters. You say 1 liter is called 1,000 milliliters. What about 9 liters? That's 9 times 1,000 milliliters. 9 times 1 is 9, and then 3 zeros, you get 9 liters, equivalent to 9,000 milliliters. And that is the answer. Then example number 4, which is the last example, is expressing from milliliters to liters. Express the following as liters. So we've got 5,000 milliliters. So you say 1,000 milliliters are equal to 1 liter. What about 5,000 milliliters? That's 5,000 divided by 1,000 answer liters. Please cancel by 10 by 10. By 10 by 10, by 10 by 10, we remain 5 divided by 1, which is 5. So 5,000 milliliters are equivalent to 5 liters, and that's the way we convert. So we are just emphasizing in B and C. So let's see. Express 9,000 milliliters to liters. You say 1,000 milliliters are equal to 1 liter. What about 19,000 milliliters? That's 19,000 out of 1,000 liters. And then cancel, please. We are dividing by 10 by 10. By 10 by 10. By 10 by 10, get 19 divided by 1, get 19 liter capacity. So 19,000 milliliters are equivalent to 19 liters. What about part C? Express or convert 400 milliliters to liters. So this is going to be a fraction also. Why? It doesn't make a full liter. Because the full liter is of 1,000, so we are converting only 400 milliliters. We shall have to get a decimal fraction or a common fraction, but all in all it's going to be a fraction. 1,000 milliliters are equal to a liter. What about 400 milliliters? That's 400 out of 1,000 liters. Cancel by 10 by 10 by 10 by 10. Remain 4/10 or 4 out of 10, which means 0.4 liters. So 400 milliliters are equal to 4 out of 10 liters. Equal to 0.4 liters. You can reduce further and get 2 out of 5. It's also recognized here. 250 liters, but 0.4 liters works better. So it's going to be that fraction, decimal fraction, or a common or proper or vulgar simple fraction. That is it. So that is about mass and capacity. Then in general, length, mass and capacity. We are done with that topic. Then we are looking at the next topic after this one. Please tune in or join us on to this YouTube channel again next time, so that you see what the next lesson we have for us. I'm teacher Katimbo Richard. For more information about the same mathematics or the same concepts like you see here, please don't hesitate to reach me on these two numbers, 0776251655. Or use this down on 07572333066. You see how easy mathematics is. Isn't it easy? Indeed it is. So please, COVID-19 is real. Remember to wear a face mask in case you are going out to the public. Even at home, that is if necessity is realized. Otherwise, just stay for the lesson. Bye bye.